feels would like to, but Jalen Carter's got him again.
On talent alone, Jalen Carter might be tops in this entire draft class. What's up, everybody? My name's Ken Swanson. This is Sean Barber, about to break down some Jalen Carter tape presented by Miller Lite. Obviously, a lot of the questions surround Carter have nothing to do with what we're about to watch. It's the things that happen in between games. There's some questions there.
There's a lot of players that get to the combine and explode, and because of their numbers, they've moved up the draft board. Well, unfortunately, sometimes things happen off the field that make you drop and decline. The question with Carter is going to be, how far does he drop? Before all the incidences before the combine, he was a perennial all-time #1 draft pick for a number of teams. Now, we don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent that's going to tempt some teams, and it's going to be interesting to see how far he falls because that talent is undeniable. Let's take a look.
From his own end zone. He waited too long, and down he goes. And it's going to be a safety.
Barber, you don't have to be a draft expert to notice Jalen Carter on the field. This man is unbelievable.
He's a big man. He's a brick house. He's a demonstrative force. The verbiage we use in this segment of breakdown, you're not going to know if we're talking about a junkyard dog, a mad assassin, a maniac, or we're talking about a guy who actually plays defensive line for the University of Georgia. Either way, the man is such a disruptive force. He is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and I think that no matter what has happened on or off the field, there's going to be teams salivating to get a hold of one Jalen Carter.
You know, some coaches will say when Jalen Carter doesn't want to be blocked, he's not going to be blocked. That's just the kind of talent that he has. You know, he's got the size, he's got the athleticism, the fluidity. I mean, he's got, you know, fluid hips for the position. His hand tech's great. He's able to, you know, run uncovered from defensive line or offensive linemen trying to block him. He's got a variety of hand techs, and he's got extremely strong hands that sometimes even if, you know, you might get hands on him initially, he's going to get them off of you. It's just an impressive package. I mean, it's good against the run, good against the pass. I mean, there's not a lot of holes in his game.
Yeah, definitely demands a double team, no matter if it's college or pros. His skill set is going to demand to be recognized and be dealt with. He's you know, like you said, there's only 2 players in the league right now that demand to be known where they are on every play. And like you said, when they have that attitude and they're fired up and they want to get to the ball, they want to get in the backfield, Aaron Donald and Chris Jones, those are the 2 defenders on each and every play. If they make their mind up, they want to be 3-4 yards in the backfield, in the quarterback's lap. There's nothing offensively you can do to stop him. And what we see from this film, this guy has the same techniques and the same abilities as those guys.
There's definitely some Chris Jones to him. You know, I even just looking at that arm over right there just now, like that's Chris Jones. But you also like some Fletcher Cox to him a little bit too.
Yeah.
You know, you got a little bit of Fletcher Cox with the way he wins quickly, which, you know, does remind me of Donald a little bit. But, you know, I look at, you know, a guy doing this at 314 pounds. That's insane. You know, like we talk about Aaron Donald, he's under 200 pounds. Chris Jones plays at 305, and we've got, you know, Jalen Carter playing at 315, disrupting the way he does.
Yeah, this young man is going to be impressive. There's going to be a lot of guys trying to find ways to stop him. There's going to be a lot of offensive coordinators up late having nightmares about number 88 playing across the line from their offensive line. But man, he's a great mixture of speed, power. He just has a nasty attitude, and you just love it. Obviously, he's surrounded by Georgia, by some other great athletes, so it's very tough just to isolate him and to prevent him from making plays. But what I'm seeing from this guy is a guy that loves football, loves contact, loves being disruptive, and he understands football. He understands gap control, two-hand. He understands how to dominate players' one-on-one techniques. He gets off of blocks, and he does it in a nasty, physical way.
I just remember, you know, a lot of people were talking about Travon Walker last year, went first overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and everybody just kept saying, you know, oh, I'm watching this guy, he's the #1 pick in this draft, but your eyes just can't get off of Jalen Carter, and there's a reason. The talent is undeniable. It's not the talent that's going to be a question for him answering the NFL teams. And there's a reason that even though there are some concerns about the off-field with him, that he's still probably not going to make it out of the top 10 in this draft. That's just the kind of talent he has. It's Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia.